Hare Krishna. The Lord Chaitanya visited numerous places in southern India as far as Common and returned to Puri in 2 years by Pandipur on the Bhima. In this latter place, he spiritualized one Tukaram, who came from that time, who became a religious preacher himself. So, in the south, Mahaprabhu performed numerous beautiful leelas, and this fact has been admitted in his. You can read all those things in his book about his South India tour. On his return to Puri from South India, he returned to Puri, and he met several Pandit Brahmanas and the Raja Pratap Rudradeva. He was 21 years of age, and in this 28th year, 27 years of age, and in this 28th year, he went to Bengal as far as Gouda in Malda. There he picked up two great personages named Rupa and Sanatan. Though descended from the lines of Carnatic Brahmins, these two brothers turned demi-Muslims by their continual contact with Hussein Shah, the then emperor of Gauda. Their names had been changed by the emperor into Dabir Khas and Sakar Malik, and their master loved them heartily since they were both learned in Persian, Arabic, and Sanskrit and were loyal servants of the state. The two gentlemen had found no way to come back as regular Hindus and had written to Mahaprabhu for spiritual help while he was at Puri. Mahaprabhu had written in reply that he would come to them and extricate them from their spiritual difficulties. Now that he had come to Gauda, both the brothers appeared before him with their long standing prayer. Mahaprabhu ordered them to go to Vrindavan and meet him there. Chaitanya returned to Puri through Shantipur, where he again met his dear mother. After a short stay at Puri, he left for Vrindavan, and this time he was accompanied by one Balabhadra Bhattacharya. He visited Vrindavan and came down to Prayag, converting a large number of Mohammedans to Vaishnavism by argument from the Quran. The descendants of these converts are still known as Pathan Vaishnavas. Rupa Goswami met him in Allahabad. Chaitanya trained him up in spirituality in 10 days and directed him to go Vrindavan on missions. His first mission was to write theological works explaining scientifically pure bhakti and prema. The second mission was to revive the places where Krishna Chandra had, in the end of Dwapar Yoga, as repeated his spiritual leela for the benefit of religious world. Rupa Goswami left Allahabad for Vrindavan, and Mahaprabhu came down to Banaras. There he resided in the house of Chandrasekhar and accepted his daily bhiksha in the house of Tapan Mishra. Here it was that Sanatana Goswami joined him and took instruction for 2 months in spiritual matters. The biographers, especially Krishnadas Kaviraj, have given us details of Chaitanya's teachings to Rupa and Sanatan, who was a nephew of Sanatan and Rupa, and who has left us his invaluable work of Shata Sandarbha and has philosophized on the precept of his great leader. We have gathered and summarized the precepts of Chaitanya from the books of those great writers. At Benares, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had an interview with the learned sannyasis of that town in the house of Maratha Brahmin who had invited all the sannyasis for entertainment. At this interview, Chaitanya shewed up a miracle which attracted all the sannyasis to him. Then ensued a reciprocal conversation. The sannyasis were headed by their most learned leader, Prakashanand Saraswati. After a short controversy, they submitted to Mahaprabhu and admitted they had been misled by the commentaries of Shankaracharya. It was impossible even for learned scholars to oppose Chaitanya for a long time, for there was some spell in him which touched their hearts and made them weep for their spiritual improvement. The sannyasis of Banaras soon fell at the feet of Chaitanya and asked for his great mercy. Chaitanya then preached pure bhakti and instilled into their hearts spiritual love. for Krishna, which obliged them to give up sectarian feelings. The whole population of Banaras on this wonderful conversion of the sannyasis turned Vaishnavas, and they made a master Sankirtan with their Lord. After sending Sanatan to Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu went to Puri again through the jungles with his comrade Balabhadra, reported that Mahaprabhu had shown a good many miracles on his way to Puri, such as making tigers and elephants dance on hearing name of Krishna. From this time, that is from his 31st year, Mahaprabhu continually lived in Puri, the house of Kashi Mishra, until his disappearance in his 48th year at the time of Sankirtan in the temple of Tota Gopinath. During these 18 years, we all know his last 18 years in the Gambhira, where he spent always in ecstasy, crying out for the Lord and chanting and dancing. And mostly he spent his time alone with his servant and doing various leelas, pastimes for the 18 years, good 18 years in the Gambhira, that is in Puri, Puri. And reading this, we can try to understand the life of Sri Lord Chaitanya and understand how to serve him, because we cannot understand at all how to serve him. This we understood after a long, battling into this area. So how to do service? First of all, what is service? What is it that would please him? We are saying chanting of the holy name, but what is it? Has anybody come across it to the maximum? Has anybody had any realization so far? So how long can this go on? There must certainly be some science that is missing. And if we say it is your apradhas, then why is he giving the chanting thing to the people? If apradhas are there, then the chanting also will not take up. And chanting is doing, we are doing chanting, but the Prada is not going, then who is going to help us in this? So we must repeatedly read his books and call out to him and find out this mystery of human suffering in spite of having so potent names of the Lord and his message that service is the ultimate thing, service to Lord Krishna. So why is it not materializing? Why is the bad tendencies not going? And why are the demons overpowering and getting more energy from and harassing the weaker sections? Those who seem to be good, but they may be certainly under some or the other bondage, and that is why they are not able to come out of it. So we have to find out a solution to this and go ahead and help others if it is possible. Hare Krishna.